Yeah, good. Very, very educational, very hands-on, and very relevant is a good word for it. Yeah.
Explain relevant in what sense?
Well, it's being taught by a fellow who has invested himself and has had good and bad experiences, and he's telling you. He's not telling you something out of a textbook. He's telling you something that's happened and happens and will happen to you when you become an investor. So it's on the money really.
How valuable has it been mixing with other people who are also on the course?
Um, well, so far we're all, novices. So the main value of it has been obviously exposure to the lecturer and the materials. It's nice to rub shoulders with like-minded people, but the main value for me has been the course material, to be honest. Yeah.
What do you think of the software?
Yeah, it's good. Getting the hang of it, and it definitely is at the moment too advanced for me, I would say, because I don't know enough about it yet to fully utilize it. It's a tremendously powerful piece of kit, and once I know a bit more and I'm able to use more of its facilities, it's going to be amazing. But it's like a big powerful tool that's been given to a toddler. I don't know fully how to harness it yet, but once I do get the hang of it and practice with it, it's phenomenal. It in theory would prevent you from ever making a bad investment. So
Now, you have invested in the past and it hasn't worked.
disastrously.
What will
Yeah.
make it different this time?
Well, the education, bits of feedback obviously from Matthew, telling us what to watch out for and all the rest of that. But the main thing is that software. It's a sequential process that you go through where it asks you for all the relevant bits of information that you need to have. If you don't have the relevant bits of information, you've got to go out and get it. And once you put together all of the information, as long as that information is accurate, it'll give you a yes or no and tell you exactly how your property is going to pan out for the foreseeable future. So, you should never make a mistake again, really, as long as you diligently use the software.
And have you been put off property investment by your previous experience?
No.
Tell me why.
Well, there's plenty of people who have gotten it right, and I don't see why I can't be one of them. My first step was obviously in the wrong direction, but that doesn't mean that all of my future steps from now on won't be in the right direction.
So what will your next step be now?
Well, I aim to have 2 properties by the end of this year. Both will be done via Property Mentor because, as I say, I've got this huge, powerful tool and this training that I'm not fully confident using just yet, but I'm sure that by the end of this year I'll be pretty good on it. So aim is to have 2 via Property Mentor by the end of this year. I will then start looking at some of my structuring my own deals, and in the background keep investing with Property Mentor. They do supply you with very valuable leads and good properties, but obviously I'd like to learn how to do it myself.